Hello. Um, so I was used to saying welcome to Nature's Okay, but I kind of changed, and these days I say this is Nature's Okay. Not much different, but yeah. Love lives here. Love wins forever and always. Love conquers all. I basically talk about love like all the time, and not like in the lovey-dovey kind of way, but for me it's more of the inexplicable love of God. Yeah, so today I'm very excited. um I just turned 27 a few days ago. Sadly, after I turned 27, I lost my voice. Nairobi has a cold, so here we are. Forgive me, I will cough a lot during this video. I want to try and make it as short as possible. I want to try not to cry. I can't promise any of those two things, but we'll see what we can do, eh? So this is Nature's Okay. Love lives here. So this week, like I said, was my birth week, and I think it was one of those weeks that goes completely unexpected. Yeah. Normally I plan like my own birthdays because I don't want to be disappointed by people, and that's what I did this year. But this year was over the top because I started a new job, so at least I had more to give myself. Yeah, anyway, I had the oddest surprise from one of my friends. I'm used to saying you are worth it to so many people. Sometimes I forget to tell myself that I'm worth it as well. So this week, I had a friend of mine just go out of his way to tell me how worth it I was. For the past like 2 years, I think now, since 2020, I have been describing myself as royal. I love Kate Middleton, so I have tried as much as possible to kind of dress like her, to walk like her, to speak like her, to act like her. Obviously not like demeaning who I am, but you know the way sometimes you just want to be royal. So that's what I've been trying to do, and I guess it's worked. So now these days, I'm called Her Royal Highness Princess Nechesa. So this friend of mine went out of his way to like sing praises of myself. Now, normally I'm the one who sings praises of people, but to have one person go out of his way to ensure that I felt special completely blew me away. And then I had a couple of other people kind of, I don't know, come into my inbox and just ask me, how do you do it? So here I am, just to give like a few lessons of how I have lived through the past 27 years. Obviously it's not going to be 27 lessons because I wasn't learning for the first like 6 years, but thereafter, obviously, like I have very many lessons. I thank God now I'm very stable emotionally, so I won't cry a lot. So let me just start off. Number one, please love God. Love the Lord your God with all of your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, your everything. Just give him all of you. There's something about loving God that is out of this world because he fills in a void that nobody else can fill. Most of the time we look for love in unexplained places. We look for love in friends, we look for love in family, we look for love in nature, we look for love anywhere. but God. And having been depressed for maybe a year and a half, last year was a big learning lesson for me on loving God with everything that is me. God is the one who created all of us, and He knows our weakest points, He knows our strongest points, and the Word of God says that in our weakness, then He's proven strong, that He loves us unconditionally from the day we were born until the day we die. He loves us so yeah, just love God. And then number 2, surround yourself with people who exemplify the love of God. We live in a generation that is like so cynical, so negative, so mean. We're out to destroy each other. And if you surround yourself with that kind of people, then you kind of think that the world out there is mean. But the world is full of exemplary people. I think in the past couple of days, I have met some of the most amazing human beings. And they kind of changed my perspective on life. And I've laughed a lot more. I didn't laugh for, I think, 3 months or so. I was crying most of the time. To the point where somebody asked, why does this guy cry so much? And it hurt me in the moment. But now, obviously, as amazing as I look, I'm fine. And it's because I chose to surround myself with people who bring out the best in me, people who love me unconditionally, and people who can tell me the truth and I can still go back to them and expect to be hugged and to be loved without being judged or anything. Just a side note, on my birthday, normally, like, the one person that I was sure would always show up didn't show up this year. And then I had like the rest of my extended family kind of come through, and some of the things that some of them were saying for me just blew my mind, because I never knew just how much impact I've had, and the fact that people love me whether I'm silent or loud. I think over time I had been told that because of my introverted nature, then I would never get friends, or that I would never manage in this world. But I have a family that is so headstrong, and they made me kind of believe in myself again. So long story short, just surround yourself with the right people. I'm not saying cut people off, because I'm not a champion of cutting people off. You can cordially turn people away and love them when they're like somewhere slightly away from you, because you never know when you're gonna need a person. So yeah, lesson number 2 obviously is surround yourself with people who genuinely exemplify the love of God. Number 3, kindly explore this world. This world is a very, very beautiful place. Like where I'm sitting right now, this place is called Kahapa. They make these lovely chairs. It's serene, it's quiet, and before I came here, I would probably never have pushed myself to explore the world. But, you know, here I am exploring the world. Yeah, so explore the world. There's another place that I was seeing in Greece that is equally, like, beautiful. And I love the island, so, you know, explore the world. Yeah, really explore the world. I guess the next lesson would be have as much fun as you can. When I was younger, I was told that the only way I'd get through life is if I studied hard enough. And then at some point when I was in high school, I failed so miserably, and I was the saddest human being. And it's weird because there are other things that I would have done with my life. And then when I joined campus, I did the same thing. And then I was out of school like for 3 or 4 years. And I realized that this world is too big for me to be mourning. So, yeah, you know, go have fun and make memories. Please make a lot of memories. Take pictures, take videos, look back and have a reason to smile, you know. Don't miss out on life because, you know, of situations that will end. Nothing is permanent in this earth. Sincerely, nothing is permanent. So Go have fun, make memories. Another thing that I would say is risk it. Risk it all if you have to. I have risked a lot in my short life, and I wish I took some of these risks earlier because I would have been better. I wish I left home earlier. I wish I left some places earlier. I wish like I left some friendships earlier because maybe things would have been different. But all of the choices I made will have led me to me being here and talking right now. But if you have to risk something, please take that risk because at the end of the day, it pays it all. Sometimes I'm amazed by Jesus Christ going on the cross because, like, even now, people still say that it was a sham that he died on the cross. But you know what? If he could risk his life for me, then I can risk my life for somebody else, you know? So, please risk it if you have to. Another lesson that I think is very vital is feel all of your emotions. Just because you're happy today does not mean you'll be happy forever. So enjoy those emotions. Don't be afraid to get angry. Don't be afraid to get frustrated. Don't be afraid of pain. I think this generation is very, very afraid of pain, and we think that once we go through pain, then it won't end. But I am a testament that sometimes truly pain does end. You might go through it for years on end, but pain truly does end. Nothing is permanent in this life. So feel every emotion. Don't avoid it, because avoiding it does not make it go away. Avoiding it just means that it will come at some point in your life and you have to deal with it either way. So kindly don't avoid it. Just deal with it when you have to. Don't avoid it at all. Another lesson that I have learned: when you have the opportunity, use it to fulfillment. Okay, do not waste any opportunity. Please don't waste it. Last year I had the chance to go and audition somewhere, and to be honest, I was very, very scared, but then I ended up making a couple of friends because I went and auditioned and I sang, and my sister was there with me, and she doesn't know this, but I sang because she was there and I knew that she was watching me. So please enjoy every opportunity that is thrown at you and learn from it. Learn as much as you can. Learn. Next lesson goes to the ladies. Please dress it. You know, sometimes we're going through, like, you have a very hard day. Please, if you have the shoes and the dress to rock it. To the men, please dress well. I beseech thee, dress well. Something about a man who dresses well. Dress well. Ladies, we know how to rock it, but for the gents, sometimes you let yourself, whatever. But please dress well. This one is going specifically to the church boys. Just because you're in church does not mean that you have to underdress in the pretext of humility. Hello. I wouldn't describe myself as proud. I really wouldn't. Actually, humility means accepting yourself the way you are, understanding that everything you are has nothing to do with you, but it's the grace of God, and you don't downgrade it. You don't play it cool or whatever. You dress the part. You are the daughter of a king. You are the son of a king. We call you nice names. So just because you're in church does not mean that you have to look like, I don't know, something else. So yeah, please dress it. To the church people, kindly make church fun, okay? The other day I was thinking about it, and I was like, Jesus Christ was telling parables to the Pharisees, and to be honest, he was not serious. Like, he did not have this stone face. By the way, when I was younger, I never used to smile because, I don't know, somehow I thought it was okay to be serious all the time. But I realized it's never that serious all the time. Make church fun. If you have to act out stuff, act it out, because then it sticks. You can imagine Simon Peter like seeing a shadow or a ghost, and then there he is saying that he wants to walk on water, and then after walking on water, somehow he starts sinking. mind you, nobody told him to walk on water. Simon Peter is an absolute character that I love in the Bible. So make church interesting. The other story that makes me laugh, and not talking about it actually on my birthday with a friend of mine, is, can you imagine like 4 lepers making a whole army flee? Like, that's dramatic. Like, imagine God was like, ba, 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 ba. You see, when you preach it like that, then the gospel becomes interesting. Stop making church so boring. I say that as an absolutely saved human being, by the way. Do I have any other lessons? Please love your parents. All our parents really want, to be honest, is to be appreciated, to spend time with us, no matter how old we are, to be given a call. Do that if you can. Our parents really appreciate it. So honor your parents regardless of where they are, regardless of how annoying they are. African mothers, hello. But honor your parents sincerely. There is a blessing that comes with it that is unmatched. Yeah. I'm not reading these things, by the way. It's just things that I came up with because I've been alive for 27 years. Another lesson that I would say is, if you have a pet, like the one that's just coming right now. Twin, say hi to the camera. Okay, you can't see her, but she's right here. Okay. Enjoy nature. Okay, if you can, please enjoy nature. Kindly enjoy nature. There's something serene about nature that nobody can take away. I know I talked about exploring, but then nature is kind of different because you go outdoors, you go for a walk, you go for a run. Keeps you healthy, keeps you fit, and takes your mind off all the toxicity that's going on in this earth, right? The last lesson that kind of makes me very emotional is be vulnerable, be open, be real, be authentic. Stop hiding your feelings. Just stop it. Be real. To be honest, just be real. Be real. Be vulnerable. Sometimes the solution is actually opening up to someone. And this one I'll finish with a story. I don't usually open up about like money issues to anyone, but the other day I did.